Hey, sixth graders, Mr. Brennan here, and I've got a question for you. My question is, how can you graph and locate points that contain negative numbers on a coordinate plane? What? And the answer is, well, it's pretty easy, and let's take a look at how. So you've been making number lines since you were a very, very little kid, and then recently, I don't know why we didn't do this a long time ago, I just didn't think of it. We put a 0 in here, and we have the positive numbers going off to the right, and the negative numbers going off to the left. Well, we can continue that in a coordinate plane by doing this. Here's a coordinate plane. You see, we've been dealing with this quadrant. Quad means 4. So a quadrant has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and this side is positive. The x-axis is positive. But then this is just like our number line. The y side is negative, or the x side is negative, with a 0 in the middle, and then the y positive and the y negative. So that changes everything. Look at, you could draw pictures like this. If it was Thanksgiving, we'd be making turkeys. If it was Halloween, we'd be making pumpkins. We'd be doing Christmas bells, all kinds of stuff like that. Yes, this is dot to dot for big kids, and you are here. So let's take a look at something else. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is called the quadrants again. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. So maybe the hardest part to remember is the quadrant. So you got that this is quadrant 1, and I'm going to write it in Roman numerals just because it's so fun to write in Roman numerals. Oh my gosh. No, because later on we're going to work with ordered pairs. So you know that these are positive. This is like 1, 2, 5, 9. These are positive, right? This is positive over here. And these are positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in quadrant 1, we're going to have ordered pairs. Ordered pairs are 2 numbers, and we're going to be careful the way we write this. The x-axis always comes first. Ordered pairs are x, comma, y. And that's a hard thing to remember. And the which quadrant is which is not that hard. I'll show you a little trick in a second. So if I want to go to 5, oops, that's supposed to be like a parentheses, 5, comma, 3. That means the x comes first. X comes first in the alphabet. X, I come out of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 3, and it would be this point right here is 5, comma, 3. Okay? So quadrant 2, this is going to be negative, negative 1, negative 7, negative 19, whatever. So these are negatives. This way is going negative, positive, and negative, like on a number line. And the ordered pairs here are like negative 4, comma, 3. I'll use the same number. Then I'm going to come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, and up to right there. So these are even, and they ask you in our assignments, well, how far apart are they? You're just going to say, well, this one is 4. Absolute value of negative 4 is 4, plus another 5. So these are 9 apart. And an easy way to remember which quadrant, this is quadrant 2. Coordinate plane, also it's called a Cartesian grid. You see this, it's going to be a grid most of the time. You see the little dots. Counterclockwise, that's the sneaky secret. So 1, 2, this is 3, and this is 1 before 5, so 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and usually, like I say, written in Roman numerals, these ones are going to be negative, like negative x, negative y, so say negative 7, comma, negative 2, and I always leave a space after the comma. So negative 7 is going to be counting over here, and then down 2. And this one is going to have a positive x and a negative y. So let's say, let's go to 5. I don't know why I keep getting in my way. 5, comma, 1. And I always say that comma because otherwise it can get really confusing. So this is positive, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, and positive, negative. So You got a lot of practice in this assignment. I think this is really fun. It is dot to dots for big kids. So have a great time, and I will see you at the meeting.